everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. If this makeup looks familiar to you, it's because it is. I have literally just finished filming this look. Well, not just. I finished filming this look, I went to take some pictures in the garden, I ate a ham and cheese bagel, and now I am back and I'm going to be removing this today. So I recently got sent this in the post. So this is the PMD Silver Pure Silver Infused Microfiber Makeup Removing Cloth. They sent me this to review, so that's what I'm doing today. I'm trying it out for the very first time so that you can see my real life reaction to how this works. Now, if you haven't seen this look, this video that I did, I'm wearing waterproof eyeliner, I'm wearing a lot of foundation, cream and powder products on my skin, lots of mascara, just lots of makeup. This is a lot more than I would normally wear, so I'm really putting this to the test today, really going to be trying it out. So it says that you just have to dampen it with warm water and gently wipe off makeup, rinse cloth and then machine wash as needed. Now, just for reference, I generally use a micellar water to take off any sort of eye makeup, take off the majority of any other base makeup that I have on, and then I go in with something like a balm cleanser or a cream cleanser to really get the rest of that product out of my skin. So I'm interested to see if this can do that first step. I am probably on an everyday basis going to be going in with a second cleanser anyway, because I always do. I have very sensitive skin, I have very dry skin, so I need everything off my skin before I go in with my frankly quite lengthy skincare routine. So I'm going to be giving this a go and you will see my true and honest thoughts. So I'm going to start by going and wetting this, so I'll be right back. So the cloth, when I got it out of the package and I sort of looked at it more close up, one side of the cloth is like shorter fluffies, I suppose, and the other side is much longer. So this side is much softer. Obviously this is damp now, so I'm trying to like not hold it up too much, but one side is definitely longer and fluffier than the other. Now I don't know what that means. I don't know if one side will be better than the other. I'm just going to tie my hair up before I start because this will get in the way, I'm certain of it. So I'm going to start with the shorter side, the side with the shorter fluffies. If I hold it like that, can you see that this side is just a bit longer and softer, whereas this side is just a little shorter. It doesn't feel abrasive, it's really soft. So I'll start with the shorter side, and like I said, this is damp. Well, yeah, that's definitely done something. Let's see how it does on the eyebrows. I have one bold eyebrow. Now, let's see how this does with the waterproof liquid liner. This is the bit that I'm most worried about. Not worried, I'm thinking that it's not going to take it off. Honestly, that's what I'm thinking. It's definitely taking something off. Okay, so half of my face is off, and that's what that side of the cloth is looking like. So like I said, that's the shorter side, and I did feel like I had to not scrub, but just press quite hard to really get into that liquid liner. Obviously, it's all come off, which I am amazed at. I will just test. Got a white, very clean, disposable cotton pad here and some micellar water. So I will just see if anything comes off with this. And obviously we will be able to see if any product comes off onto this white cotton pad. So I will swipe it over the forehead and over the eye, through the eyebrow as well. I had a lot of product on there. That's impressive. So that is like not really anything at all, to be perfectly honest. I am very impressed. Like, quite often, even after I've used my second cleanser, if I've been in a rush, then obviously if I've missed places, then when I go in with my toner on a cotton pad, then that would show up with a little bit of product still left on it. But that really has not picked up anything at all. Even going over my eyes, where I had obviously a lot of colour, a lot of liner, so it really does leave your face feeling squeaky clean. Right, so I'm going to use the other side now, the side with the longer fluffies, and I'll see which I prefer. I will say that it's very, very warm in this room today, so I do feel like this is drying out. Obviously, I wouldn't normally be taking my makeup off in here. I would be taking it off in the bathroom, so I could just re-dip it. Okay, so first thoughts are, I think I prefer the side with the longer fluffies because it feels softer on my skin, and like I don't have to apply so much pressure to really get that product moving, to really get the moisture from the cloth onto my face to lift it up. Now, I will say I've never tried a product like this before. I have the reusable cotton pads from Garnier, which I tested out on my channel a very, very long time ago, but I used micellar water with those. So if this can cut out the need for micellar water, then I am here for that. Okay, so final thoughts. Well, not final thoughts, like first impression, because I am going to keep on using this and I am going to probably write a blog post. I will link it down below with like further thoughts. The softer side with the longer, I keep wanting to say bristles, but it's not bristles because it's not a makeup brush. The longer, fluffier side is softer on the skin, and I feel like it's more effective. I feel like I maybe should have used that side sort of all over first and then gone in with the shorter side to really like get into where that liquid eyeliner was and the mascara and stuff. The fluffier side took everything off a lot quicker, was a lot softer on the skin. I will say, because I'm only using water and I have very, very dry skin, I do feel very dry and tight now, where I would normally use like a balm cleanser or something after a cleansing product like this. I would go in with something more creamy and hydrating on my skin just to put that moisture back in. I do feel very tight and very dry, like I instantly need to put some moisturizer on. However, I think this is genius. I was not expecting that to take off the amount of makeup that I had on. I was not expecting that to take off waterproof liquid eyeliner, especially the amount of waterproof liquid eyeliner that I had on. I wasn't expecting it to take it off so quickly and so easily and without very much pressure. I barely used any pressure on my eyes, which obviously is always a benefit. Obviously, you don't want to be pressing on your eyes too much. It's a really sensitive area, so you don't want to be rubbing and pulling and like messing with your eye area too much. But this was really, really easy. I'm so impressed. I think that this would definitely come into its own if you were traveling and if you were just sort of taking off skincare and things like that. Obviously, this is going to get dirty really, really quickly. I would want to wash this now before I used it again. It says that it's antibacterial and antimicrobial and all of these things. But because it's got these stains on it, I would want to chuck it in the wash the next time I used it. So I will do that. I will report back with final thoughts and such things like that. I need to get some moisturiser on my face immediately because I feel like the Sahara Desert. But that's my review. If you were wondering if this is good, obviously it can cut down on plastic packaging, and like your micellar water comes in plastic packaging. I'm always trying to find ways to cut down on my plastic consumption, and this will cut this down massively. I think on an everyday basis you could probably get like 4 uses out of each one for just what I wear on an everyday basis, a bit of mascara, a bit of concealer, a bit of bronzer, that sort of thing. Then you wouldn't need to take up very much space on the cloth. Obviously I had an actual ton of makeup on my face then, so had to use both sides, but it worked really well. It took everything off. My face is squeaky clean. I think that this is genius. Like I said, I've never tried anything like this before, so I was really intrigued. So thank you so much to PMD for sending me this to try out. This isn't sponsored, but they did send me this to try, and they didn't ask me to talk about it, but I wanted to, so that is that. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please subscribe down below and like this video to let me know that you enjoyed it. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye!